G'day, MEPO5 here. I'm just gonna make some chili cheese cornbread tonight. I've made cornbread before. I use polenta, so I'm using a different ingredient for the cornmeal maize. Well, that's what it's called. I've got it from, because I'm in Australia here, so it's not, I just can't go down and buy cornmeal as other countries do. But I found some in a health food shop that was maize meal, finely ground cornmeal. So I'm going to give that a go. So we're going to need 2 cups of cornmeal, 3/4 of a cup of self-raising flour. You're going to need 2 small fresh red chilies, 1.5 cups of grated tasty cheese, 2 teaspoons of caster sugar, 1 teaspoon of salt, 150 grams of melted butter, and 1.5 cups of milk or buttermilk. So let me get all those ingredients. We'll get them all out here on the bench. And the pans I'll be using today will be... Alrighty, so we're preheating the oven. Going to preheat that to 170 degrees. There's the Birmingham Stove and Range 8 slice. The first time I made cornbread, it made it out of polenta. It was a little bit grainy because the polenta was very coarse, but check out that video. The first time I used this pan. So we'll put this over here. I'm also going to be using my Lodge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stick pan, corn stick pan, old Lodge. That'll be a first time use for me. And the Wagnerware corn stick pan. That'll be a first time use for me too. So we'll get them up here. Okay, what we'll do, we'll give them oil. Give them a quick wipe over. Hope you've all had a great day. There we go. Give them a quick wipe over. They've all been upside down, so there's no dust on the inside of them. Just give it a quick wipe over. We'll get these in the oven, we'll get these preheated. Preheat your cast. Give it a fresh spray with oil. Rightio. That's way over temp, so I'm going to bring that down a bit. Right, that temperature at the moment is 280, so I want to drop that right down. So I've turned the temperature right down. I'll just sit these here. I'll actually put them in. I've turned the temperature down so it'll drop. I'll put these in now, which will get them warmed up. And then I'll get all the ingredients out. Put that in there. That in there. Okay, I'll go and get all the ingredients. Alrighty, so I've got everything here, I've prepared it all, so we'll get it all out. I've got my bowl for mixing. Here's my maize meal that I got from the health food shop, so we'll pull that out. So that's the maize meal there, see? So it's a lot finer than the polenta that I used before. So I need 2 cups of polenta. into here. This is real time. One cup of polenta, the maize meal, cornmeal. 2 cups. Two cups of cornmeal. Call it maize over here. Rightio. 3/4 of a cup of self-raising flour right here. Self-raising flour. Put that in there. 2 small chilies. So what I did with the chilies, I'm just using my jalapeno chilies, and I just got 3 of them. So I'm just going to chop up the chilies. Woo! Righto, chop them up. Got the chilies in there. So we got grated cheese now. Cup of grated tasty cheese. Put that in there. 2 teaspoons of caster sugar. Rightio. 1 teaspoon of salt. I haven't got the salt here. Rightio, got the salt. Just did the Harry Holt up there. Did the bolt. The old Harry Holt, Roger D. Rightio, teaspoon of salt. Whoa, that's the milk. Teaspoon of salt. Prior preparation prevents poor performance. I didn't see salt there. So what do we got? Melted butter now. Melted butter. Hey, honey! The butter went a bit watery, I don't know why, but I'll put it back in the fridge. So, butter melted, 2 eggs. 2 eggs. 2 eggs. And lastly, 1.5 cups of milk. Okay, that's now dropped down to 170. Perfect. So just move all this out the way. The ingredients. Right, I will give this a mix. We'll give this a mix up and I'll come back to you, eh, Roger? Alright, we're ready. I've got all this mixture stirred up, the cornbread mixture. Chili cheese cornbread. In case you've just tuned in, we're going to get the pans out here, there. Alright, pour this in. Whoa! That's hot! Oh, thickhead! Brickhead. Pour that in there. Now it'll rise a little bit, so I've got to just bear with me while I pour these in. Remember, this is first time use for my corn stick pans, so I'm hoping to get it all in. I should. Okay, let's get them back in, let's get them back in. Rightio. There we have it. We'll come back in about, I'd say 20 minutes. I'll check it and we'll see how they turned out. Alright, so we're going to whack these bangers on, eh? But I'm going to cook them all up anyway, all 24 of them, because you know why? That's tomorrow night's meal done. Give my lovely wife a break, eh? Whip something up. So I'm just going to whack them all on. Rightio. That's all rubbish in there, is it? Yeah, good, mate, good.
Pushing up the glasses.
Real good.
Cindy. Yeah, I did that today. That was really good that I got. Long time no see. Yeah. So what did you get up to? Nothing much. Just chilling today? Yeah, I had to watch Shadow. That was a mission.
Number two's just arrived. Alrighty, it's been 20 minutes, the cornbread. I've got my lovely wife holding the camera for me. Now, what do you got to do, honey? Put the knife in it?
Yes.
She's clear. So I'm going to let that sit out for a bit. Remember, first time use of these, look at that. Corn sticks. That's the Wagner, this is the Lodge. No, that's the Lodge, this is the Wagner. There's my corn sticks. This is the chili cheese cornbread. Chili cheese cornbread. We'll let them go. Oh, here you go, here's a bit here I can try. That's very hot. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's way better than the last. Here, have a taste of this, honey. With the polenta, can you see your hands holding the? Are you right? With the polenta, it was very coarsey, wasn't it, honey?
Yes.
That seems a lot nicer, doesn't it?
Yep.
I'll see if I can pull one of these out. Because this is the first time I've used this. I'll just take that flaky bit off the top, come through there. All right, here we go. Oh, it's a little bit, we're getting it a little bit sticky. I should let it cool down a bit, but oh, there you go, there you go. Look at that. Little corn stick on the bottom. We'll give it a go, eh? Mmm. That's good. That's good. You can taste the cheese. And you get that slight hint of chili. Oh yeah, we've also got Candy, number 2 daughter, has made the pasta bake. No, what is it? Look at that. Look at that. That's made by number 2. Close that back up. And then this one's the fried rice. My wife's famous fried rice. And we'll go and check out the snags. Yep, snags are ready to go. Roger D, Dickie Nee, have a great week and thanks for watching. Subscribe and tell your mates. Great way to finish the night. Mrs. MEPO5's famous brownie and ice cream. Have a good night's sleep, eh?